Alright, so when we left off, you guys had just woken up, had a little bit of breakfast, and a short human farmer had just kind of barreled into the uh, broken crossbow and was like, what, Wyvern King? And then put this as I just saw 3 Wyvern Kings land at the old Vonker's farm. The place has been abandoned for years, and I have no idea what they're doing there. But gotta do something. Here. Val's Sunrise kind of say, if you guys could help out with this, I can go help try to find the sheriff with Boyton here, and then meet you guys down at the farm.
You said they flew in? What did they fly in on?
There was 3 of them flying in on they're wyverns.
Oh.
I don't know why they would be down there. There's, like I said, the farm's been abandoned for years now. But I definitely need to fetch the sheriff, make sure she knows about it. If you guys could just head on down there and, keep an eye out on stuff, make sure, try to find out what's going on.
I'll go ahead and stand up, put my hat on. We're on it. And just start heading towards the door.
He says, take the small dirt path that leads south to my farm, then cross over the pasture going west, and then I'll take you to the old farm there. It's really overgrown, so you should be able to sneak up. And Val's son says to you guys, it's like, remember, these are the creatures that have been running out the werelingses, so I wouldn't run in headstrong. Try to, if you can, avoid a fight and just survey the area. And we'll be there with the sheriff as soon as we can.
Let's go.
Sounds good.
All right. So you guys start heading down. You can see the fall in the dirt path, and it takes a little bit to get there, not too long. And you can, looking over the field to the west, you can see that it's just overgrown. And there's a set of trees, a cope of trees, kind of separating the 2 farms as well. And there's a lot of undergrowth and very dense, so it should be easy to hide on your way up through the field.
Let's see here. So we make our way there. We see the undergrowth. I'm going to go ahead and see if I can be stealthy at all.
All right.
Me as well.
Yeah, everybody, if you want to, go ahead and make a stealth check.
Really? I have a +7.
All right. So you guys are kind of making your way through the thick bushes and everything. You crack a couple different like corn stalks and stuff. Make a little bit of noise as you make your way through. But you finally get up to the property, and it doesn't seem that anybody's noticed you, and you still got a lot of stuff to hide behind with the overgrowth. But you see, as you get closer up to the actual property, you see 3 winged lizards the size of horses standing idly in a widely overgrown pumpkin patch, roughly about 400 feet from the edge of where you are in the field. The beasts are all wearing black leather saddles and bridles. Their long scorpion-like tails are unpredictably flipping back and forth in a dull breeze. And about 100 feet ahead of them, you notice a trio of heavily armored humanoids carrying or carefully approaching the neglected barn. Each of these warriors are wielding a wicked-looking trident, and they must be the so-called Wyvern Kings.
They look like they're sneaking up on the barn.
No, they're just like approaching it slowly. They're kind of, you can see they're like surveying the area, looking around, checking the, making sure like nobody's gonna jump out of them. It looks like you can tell they're very, they look to be very trained in military tactics and stuff. So what do you guys want to do?
How thick is like the forest going around towards the barn? Can you still stay concealed and try to get closer, or we have to cross the field?
No, this part's more like close to the house and then towards the barn, so it's not really as like overgrown as much. It's padded down more, so there's not really a whole lot to hide behind. You could see a couple of like broken barrels and stuff. You might be able to make your way closer. Old like broken down wagons, stuff, wheelbarrows off to the side.
Try to skirt around, staying as low and covered as possible.
I will be following Marshall as closely as I can and trying to tiptoe.
I'll try and find a route close to them, but a little bit separate, just in case we're not all spotted at the same time. If we get spotted.
All right. So as soon as you guys start to make your way forward into the fields and stuff, you see the barn doors fling open, catching the 3 Wyvern Kings by surprise. 6 figures clad head to toe in all black charge towards the Wyvern Kings. Right away, one of the kings falls to the ground, victim of 2 well-placed sword strikes. The others 2 try to reclaim their ally, but they can see that they're grossly outnumbered and start to kind of back off a little bit.
And continue to sneak and try to get to an advantageous position.
How far away are we?
You guys started out about 500 feet away from them. You probably made it like 10, 15 feet before this happened. So you can see that they're kind of starting to fight a little. The 2 Wyvern Kings are dropping back, getting to their wyverns, and then take off. As you guys are slowly approaching forward, you hear the other 5 figures whistle, and then 3 or run back towards the barn, where they meet up with 3 giant vultures and take off after the Wyvern Kings that just took off. And the 3rd wyvern also went with it without his rider. And you can see they kind of just take off into the distance.
So we still see 3 people and the downed Wyvern King.
Yes. And as you're making your way forward a little bit, you notice that they start to tie up the Wyvern King that's down. Another figure steps out from the barn, and completely covered in black. you could tell that this person walks with a little bit even more skill to them. They have a very deadly presence as they walk. They also seem very slender. And you can see that they're giving orders to the other two to tie up the Wyvern King and move forward.
I'll push forward a little bit more, still staying hidden. Try to get close enough to, excuse me, see if I can overhear anything.
All right. As you start to make your way, both Marshall and Fallo, you notice inside the barn there is a young, attractive woman in a bright pink dress covered in embroidered lilies. And then another individual fully in black kind of walks up to her. You assume she's saying something as the little girl starts to nod yes in the distance. Go ahead and give me a intelligence history check. All right. Marshall, she looks vaguely familiar, but you can't exactly place where she is. You know, it may be somebody of importance. That's why she's sticking out. Almost like she's dressed very much like a noble person would be. So. And you can see that the 3 individuals have tied up the Wyvern King and are now trying to move them over to what looks to be a wagon hidden off to the side of the barn as well. You guys are slowly making your way up. How far do you want to get? Do you want to still try to be hidden? Do you want to get up and draw their attention? What do you guys want to do?
I still kind of want to stay hidden at the moment.
Yep, me too. Try to get as close as we can.
Okay, so go ahead and give me stealth checks again. All right. One of them kind of looks towards Marshall's way, but it's really more concerned about getting the Wyvern King loaded up. They don't really see you guys at the moment.
Let's keep inching forward.
I'll give it one more go. It's stealthily getting a bit closer. Still can't hear anything. Not much I can inform intel-wise other than, well, there's Wyvern Kings and now dudes in black.
With vultures.
With big vultures, and I can't fly. Couldn't go after them.
All right, so you hear the one that stepped out of the barn last say, make sure to get him on the wagon. We need to get out of here and take him back with us. It'll be worth a lot. And you notice it's a female voice.
Have we heard the voice before?
No. And you don't see anything that would give away like an insignia or like anything except that they're in complete black. They seem to be working very well together. They're very coordinated in everything they do.
So it'd probably be a bad idea to attack them.
Are we within 30 feet of them?
You guys can get that close, yeah. They're going to be pretty much loaded up. They have the guy loaded. 2 of them are starting to get onto the wagon. The others are getting ready to go towards their vultures, as you guys are pretty close to them, and they kind of spot you at that point.
I want to cast Detect Magic to see if I can tell what we're up against.
Okay.
They spot both of us, all three of us, or
Yes, well, they see both of you, at least, coming up. All right, so when you cast Detect Magic, you do not detect anything on these individuals. They kind of see you cast a spell looking at you. They turn and you go, "Boss, what do we do?" She's like, "Well, we don't need any dead adventurers, so no casualties. It's the last thing we need at this point. Go ahead and take care of them." And then says, you should kind of signals to the driver, and they start to take off with the wagon.
Now, I think there may have been some sort of misunderstanding, just a situation of wrong place, wrong time happening here. No reason for any of us to get into a scrape.
You see them draw their maces and say, "Wrong place, wrong time" might be the most correct thing you said in that statement. But you guys aren't going to say anything, and I'm sure you have no clue what's going on anyways. Maybe we can just get on our way, and you guys can go on your way and forget anything you've seen.
What do you mean seen? Seen what? I was looking at corn.
But boss, they took a wyvern. One of those guys. Remember, I don't forget things.
You see the three glad individuals kind of look at each other and go ahead and roll for initiative.
I'm a bird brain.
I'm not very smart either.
Apparently, you're more ready than me.
I mean, my hands are up. My weapons are already drawn.
They don't look happy, boss.
No follow, they sure don't.
All right, so looks like Marshall's up first.
All right. I will. How far are they away? Can I move up to them in one move action?
Yeah, you guys are about 30 feet apart.
Fantastic. In that case, since I got the jump on them, I'll just get up in the closest one's face and first throw an attack at them.
All right, so that does connect.
All right, and I'll go ahead and use a key point for flurry of blows.
All right.
Boss, do the fancy feet.
All right, 2 more connect. All right, it brings up Kormac.
Am I still hidden? Or did they see me?
You are kind of hidden back. You're probably about 40 feet away. I say hidden behind like a overturned wheelbarrow.
I will attempt to shoot one with my short bow.
All right.
One that
You
is
have
not
advantage.
engaged yet.
Okay. You shoot, and it just goes completely wide, almost like your hand cramps up as you let loose. Now they all know that you're there as well.
Okay.
Right. Do you want to use any movement or anything?
Try and move to the next cover if possible.
All right.
All right, I'm going to move up about 15 feet.
Okay.
And the one who is injured, I'm going to like put my head down and look at him with one eye and wink. And then I'm going to hiss and cast Toll the Dead.
Failed. All right. So that. Or he failed to save. Anything else?
Nope, that'll be it for me.
All right. So, they are going to actually all run up on Hollow as she stepped forward. All right. So the first one swings and misses, and then swipes again back with this mace. That one connecting.
Ooh, that backswing.
Second one comes up, attacks with this mace. Another hit. And his backswing. Alright, so that will put you unconscious. They are not out to kill. The third one, seeing you go down, is going to move the rest of his movements up to Marshall. His attack on him. That just hits.
Just barely.
And his backswing. Alright, so he misses. That will bring up Marshall. So you have one right in front of you.
All right. I will go ahead and draw my short sword and take a swing.
Alright. That will actually hit. Sorry. You going after the same one that was...
Do I only have one on me right now?
you have two on you now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go after the same one that was already wounded then.
Alright, you see that he's starting to look a little bloodied. Kormac.
Alright, I'm going to keep my distance and try and shoot him again.
Alright, you do connect.
I was trying to shoot the one to 30 damage as well. Should have said that before I shot.
Sorry. Alright, anything else?
Can I try to hide with my last action? Or the thief action?
Yeah, you should be able to use your cunning action to hide.
Alright, what do you need? Stealth?
Yep. Okay. Hollow is unconscious. Alright, so they all moved a circle around Marshall. Alright, first attack. Second attack.
Whew.
Alright, so that should put you... You're still up, right?
Yep, 2 health left.
Alright, so the second guy is going to go ahead and make his attack. Alright, that should put you unconscious. Third one is going to pull out a... Actually, no, he's going to just go ahead and make a run for it. That's Kormac. Or the area.
Oh, it's hidden.
Yeah, he's going to move to the area that you're at and then go ahead and end his turn because he doesn't see you. Okay. That will be the thug's turn. Marshall is unconscious. Kormac.
Can I try to move stealthily to different cover without them seeing me? And then attack?
No, you'll be able to, if you're using your bow, you can attack from cover where you're at now, but as soon as you step out, he will spot you.
Okay, I'll attack from cover then.
Okay, so with advantage. Alright, that's another hit.
Do I get backstab damage? Or sneak attack?
Yes, you do get sneak attack because you were...
So another d6, I think?
Yes.
And can I attempt to hide again? Or am I still hidden?
Yeah, technically you're still hidden because he popped out, shot, and then came back.
Okay. That's it for me then.
Actually, no, that's not correct. As soon as you pop out and shoot, that you're no longer hidden.
Okay. Just gonna try and hide again.
Yeah, you can use your cunning action to try to hide. And follow is conscious. So they all all three of them run up to the area you're at and see you hiding behind the barrel. Which will give them disadvantage, but will be straight rolls because they have advantage for pack tactics. First swing, second swing. All right, so the second guy looks like they keep connecting on the backhands, and the last guy.
All right, I think that knocks me out.
Ouchie.
Yeah, you are knocked unconscious. That will end combat.
Good game, guys.
All right. A little while later, you are woken up and back to 1 hit point. Standing over you is the sheriff and Boyton, a farmer that notified you guys of the Wyvern Kings. There's no trace of any of the other people sitting there anymore.
Ouch. Well, that hurt more than expected.
My head hurts.
Oh, it seems that you guys have run into a little bit of trouble. I thought they suggested you guys not attack. Like, what actually happened? Did you get beaten by Wyvern Kings? Like,
No. In fact, the Wyvern Kings flew away like yellow-bellied rabbits. But these figures in black were here. They took down one of the Wyvern Kings and decided they just wanted to knock us out too.
so one of them killed a Wyvern King.
I'm not sure if he was dead. They hog-tied him and put him in a cart.
Who are the people that attacked them?
All I know is that they were all in black.
And they're very coordinated. They fought very well together.
I tug on Marshall's arm, say, "Tell him about the dress. The dress."
Oh yeah, they had a woman, a young woman with them in a pink floral dress. She looked familiar. Maybe I'll remember when I'm less concussed.
Who was in a pink dress? The people that attacked, or
No, they had a woman with them. She was in the barn. Is she in there still?
no, nobody's around here. You said she was wearing a pink dress?
Yes, a pink dress with flowers, I believe.
Did she look like she was wealthy, or?
I mean, that might be why she looked so familiar. She may be, I don't know, a nobility of some sort. Didn't know
She
her name.
definitely has shinies.
And the people in black flew off on giant vultures after the Wyvern Kings.
I forgot about the birds.
Ironic.
The girl, she kind of gives a description of a like beautiful dark-haired woman that really matches the description of what you saw. Says, is that what she looked like?
Spot on.
One of the princess's daughters. That's weird. Nothing stuck out about these other individuals, except you said they were well coordinated and wore all black? Is that?
Tall and skinny.
Their
The leader was a female, wasn't it?
I think you're right. Moved very gracefully, almost like every step was deadly.
You see the sheriff kind of like scratch her head. This is really weird. I don't. Doesn't make a whole lot of sense. What did they do with the body of the fallen Wyvern King?
Hogtied him, loaded him into a cart, and said they were going to take him off for money.
That's that doesn't sound good. Well, I thank you for this information. I guess it's going to go add to the mysterious clues about these Wyvern King. I did say that we needed information, so she gives you 10 gold each. Says, here's the payment for the information. Thank you for getting it. I'm sorry you guys got beat up doing it, but
If I might ask, why would someone want to sell a Wyvern King?
I don't know. There's really nothing much known about them except that they're really powerful warriors and stuff, and they're kind of taking over the area again, pushing out the werelinks and kind of just terrorizing people around the valley.
Can I see if there's wagon marks, like wagon wheel marks?
Yeah, there's you can see the wagon kind of trails off away from the farm, and then kind of after a few hundred feet or so, you kind of lose the trail.
Wait, does the trail just stop and disappear, or just get sort of muddled?
It kind of it gets muddled in with the rest of the traffic around, like in the fields and stuff. So.
My immediate thought was they hooked the cart to a vulture.
The sheriff says, you may want to head back into town and rest a little while, maybe heal up. I do have some more work for you. I got some more information about those harpies. If you want to go into that, I can give it to you now, or if you want to rest up a bit and find me later before you head out. It's up to you.
Rest would be
Fallo
good.
needs, yeah, Fallo needs a nap.
Yeah, if you don't mind, I'm not too great with the mental aspect of things, even without taking a head blow. So I think I would like to rest a little bit.
Sure thing. I'm going to head back to the office after looking around here a little bit more. You can find me there when you're ready.
Oh, Sheriff. When the Wyvern Kings landed, they were being very cautious when they were coming to the barn. So it may have been a meeting with someone they weren't sure about or something. But they were very cautious when they landed.
No, she kind of pulls out a pad and jots that down as a note. Thank you. I'll add that to the information. All right. So you guys make your way back to the town. What do you guys want to do?
Rest.
Yeah. Gonna go back to the watering hole, lick my wounds.
All right. So you're able to relax a little bit and get a couple drinks, lick your wounds for at least an hour or so.
I kind of nudge Marshall. Can I get my Talon yet?
We're gonna try.
And then she claps and just kind of chirps.